Ooh, brother blows. So we're gonna start leveling the rogue again. I'm not sure where I'm at quest-wise. Actually, level 25, I could do stockades. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hit the first aid trainer. Yeah, we need to level up. What do we got here? Library. I guess maybe we can look at that. Level 30, level 30. Alright, we got one talent point to use here. Where do we want to put it? The last one I put into precision. At this point, I've got 3 out of 5 precision. I'm tempted to go back into endurance and reduce my sprint even further. Having evasion and sprint on reduced cooldowns really helps as far as my, keeping my survivabilities and just my moving around the world. I'm only level 25. Got a ways to go until we get our mount, our 40 mount. Other options really are, there's not much out there. I mean, we're going to be doing lightning reflexes, reflexes, and we're going to be doing precision and endurance. We've got 15, so we got 5, 6, 7, 8 more points. That'll put us at 23. And then we can start, actually at 20 we'll be doing our mace specialization, so. What's up, Miracle? You keep rerolling classes? Well, I don't really keep rerolling classes as much as I have classes that I've created for a while, that I've had for a while, and I've been leveling them over time. The rogue, the priest, the druid. I did create the druid on the other account, but that was just because I want to get her up high into where she can kind of maybe help carry these other characters. But yeah, I know what you mean though. It's very easy to find yourself getting bored with a character or just feeling like I'm sick of doing quests. The worst part of re-rolling and stuff is you end up having to do just more quests, So. But I'm thinking of doing endurance. Yeah, I'm gonna do endurance. I find that having my sprint up more often is actually saving me time. So I don't feel like I'm missing as much as I was, but we'll grab endurance so we can move around the world a little bit quicker. And then we'll, the next 2 points will go into precision, which will get us to 18, and then we'll start moving into lightning reflexes. And after 2 points in lightning reflexes, so 5, we have 5 more points to go. So 4 of those will get us to 20, and then that 5th point at level 20 we'll have, I'm sorry, level 30 we'll have mace specialization 0.1, you know? I don't know where to go to Sake's now, screw that. So let's head, inventory's not too bad. Too many quests, I know I got one quest we can do. Tower of Anthelax. We have 2 quests in Stockades. We have a lot of quests, though. See if there's anybody who takes a bite on that. We are level 25. You know what we could do? Another thing we could do is, well, let's finish out. Let's finish out some of the Duskwood stuff, but we could do wetlands too. So let's finish out some of the Duskwood, and then we'll do the wetlands. And then after the wetlands, we'll see where we're sitting. I have a lot of quests I just need to get rid of. I don't think I'm ever going to really get back to this one. Just abandon. Or this one. Researching the corruption. Black Fathom Depths, I don't think I'll be getting to this one anytime soon. And Humble Beginnings. Simple Compass. We probably should do that one. You want to run a Druid? Is it best to level as a tank? Miracle for a Druid, I would definitely go Feral. I mean, just, you know, level Feral Druid. And just, yeah, I mean, you don't have to go. I mean, you can basically tank as a Feral Druid. So just, here, let me pull up my Druid, the video I kind of sort of based my leveling off of. It's not the most amazing video, but it's not my favorite one. The video I used to watch for leveling a Druid was taken down for whatever reason. I don't know if the guy's YouTube site disappeared or whatever. But if I go, I'm on my Discord right now. Let's take a look. Druid. Here it is. I'm gonna put this.
Hello everybody, this is Hanskins and I'm bringing you.
I'm gonna put this link in the stream info, and it's a pretty decent Druid leveling. Just, you know, or I'll just put it in chat. Sorry, not on the stream info, but yeah, that video is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I was doing both. A lot of times people ask you to tank when they see a Druid who's feral. They just, a lot of times they're just like, can you tank? So it can be annoying sometimes, but that's just what happens, you know. I think you are in my Discord, aren't you? But yeah, I just put a link to a YouTube video that kind of goes over the feral leveling a feral Druid. Where is the cat? Here, I'll be right back. I just want to make sure I find out where the cat is. I'm going to shut the door to my office. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. If the cat's not in here, I'll just shut the door of the office. That way I don't have like 3 cats in here jumping on my head when I'm trying to play. All right, let's go ahead and get these rot blossoms out of the way. Then we'll do these other quests, and we'll start doing the Worgen. And but we're kind of getting to the point where if we get to the plague spreaders, we might be a little bit low. We can do the quest, but it'll be a little tough. It is my office because I work from home 2 days a week. So like my gaming room, my office room, it is pretty much my office. Yeah, I work from this room. I'm still missing a lot. Maybe I should have picked up that. Maybe I should have picked up the talent gives me more. Well, I don't start with backstab miracle. That was actually ambush. So like, what I do is if I'm going, it depends on who I'm fighting. Against skeletons are immune to bleed. So what I do is I have a couple keybinds that swap between dual daggers. And you can tell by looking at the top right corner here. You see I've got my mace and my dagger. If I hit the F key, it swaps to my dagger and my dagger. And if I hit Shift F, it goes back to the mace and the dagger. So you can't ambush without, or hit backstab for that matter, without a dagger in your main hand. So if I'm going up against skeletons who don't bleed, then I will ambush them. So I'll swap to my 2 daggers, ambush, and as soon as I'm done ambushing, I swap to the mace, because the mace does a lot more damage. Oh shit, there's a lot of grave moss over here. And but if I'm going up against like a humanoid or someone who's susceptible to actual bleed effects, then I will actually open up with Garrett. I'll open up with Garrett, and that'll start like bleed on him, and it's just I like it. See, so that's ambush. See that skill? That now I'll swap to my mace, and I'll just usually go into slice and dice. And usually they die pretty quick. What did I just do? I have no idea what I just did. Oh, I did evasion. I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. That was an accident. It's this mouse. I've got to get a new mouse. It's the scroll wheel on this thing just is wonky as hell. Where is that? There's a herb around here somewhere. There's this one. Let's take this guy out first. Yeah, I swap weapons. I do that on all my melee classes. It's really advantageous to be able to switch out weapons. Even on my paladin, I swap between, like a shield and a one-hand, and then like a two-hand sword. It's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. You just go to macros and where is it? Right here. Equip slot 17 Black Fang, equip slot 16 Skeletal Club. Just to go to my mace and my dagger, and then daggers just says equip 17 battle knife of power, equip 16 black fang. I'm just, yeah, works out pretty good. If I don't get to open up out of stealth, then the first thing I do is Sinister Strike, get 1 combo point, and go right into Slice and Dice, and then just let my Sinister Strikes, you know, kill the mobs. Hello. Is that you, Miracle? Level 1 Night Elf Druid. There it is. There he is. The Night Elf Druid. I figured level 1. Rolling Druid will probably on. He'll probably be on all night. I don't know how long. I gotta work tomorrow, and it looks like my girlfriend went to sleep, which is really strange. But she wasn't feeling. She hasn't been feeling good for a while, actually. I think the wedding stress is getting to her. No, my guild's dead, dude. I really don't do much with the guild. I was telling somebody else, I just, yeah, I really don't do a whole lot with the guild. Since you know, it's tough because the people that were in the guild that were going to run the raids and all that, they left, so, to do their own thing, and at that point, I was like, kind of, you know, I just decided to focus on just leveling my characters and not really worrying about, you know, trying to run the guild or do raids or any of that stuff. And, you know, when I get some characters to 60, we'll see where it goes. But I'm not really focusing on the guild right now. Yeah, Westfall's pretty. I mean, it's pretty. It's full. Like it's not like layered, and it's not like super crowded, but it's always got a lot of people on it. So it's a good server as far as population. It's about populated about the way you'd want. It's not too full, but it's definitely full enough. You know what I mean? What's up, Chris? Oh yeah, I love my tabard. Good tabard for a rogue. And the guild is the Silent Brotherhood. Actually, I was making the ranks. They are Clumsy Thief, Almost Stealthy, Silent Killer, Shadow Walker, and Guild Master. And what do I want to call it, Guild Master? We'll call it... What do we call it? Let me think. What did I call it in retail? Because I've got a guild called the Silent Brotherhood in retail. So now you've got Clumsy Thief, Almost Stealthy, a Silent Killer, a Shadow Walker, and Grim Reaper. Let's see if we can get the Grim Reaper in there. The Grim Reaper. You know. We got Jahar, he's level 22. I gotta get him online so we can level together. Yeah, I really like. Hey, Chris, I really like this guild tabard, and I love the guild name. It's, like I said, it's a guild I ran in retail a little bit just for fun, and it was like an all stealth guild. You had to be like a druid or a rogue or somebody who basically could stealth. So it's pretty much just a druid or a rogue. I think there's another class I'm forgetting though that could stealth. I guess in the alliance, that's pretty much it. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it's either there's the Silent Brotherhood. Another guild I ran was the Band of the Hand, which is from a novel by Terry Brooks. And then the other one is the Order of Honor. I also ran a guild called Warrior Poets. I've run a lot of guilds in my days of playing WoW. Never heavily like raid guilds, just more friendly guilds, people enjoying playing the game and and helping each other out and all that kind of stuff.
You were screwed.
Nah, I don't think so.
You were screwed.
And the rot blossoms seem to be quite the low drop rate, you know? It's nice that you can stack these lollipops higher than just 5. I need to keep going to the inn and trying to get those and seeing if I can keep stacking those. Save myself some money on food and stuff. What other quests do we need to do? I mean, we can get these rot blossoms, I think, over in here as well. So let's bug out of here and head down to the Shadow Weavers and these guys, these 3 quests. Also, we're going to get a lot of free skin, guys, because I am a skinner. These guys are they're level 29. These guys are too high level for me, as you can tell. I mean, they're literally... These guys are way too high level for me. Kicking my butt, basically. But let's see if we can get some skin. Let's take a look at where my skinning is too. My skinning is currently at 190 at 225, so we're good. We got a ways to go until we max. Shit. Yeah, that area is too tough for me. Those mobs are definitely too difficult. That guy was level 30. Yeah. Yeah. I think he saw through my soul. He was gonna tear my soul out. That guy was gonna kick my butt, you know. I'm a little bit too low for this area. So really the only thing I can do is the rot blossoms. Yeah, I mean these guys are just too high level. I need to get out of here, basically. You know what I mean? Like if we look at our quest log. I mean, doing stockades would be pretty good right now. And then, of course, also doing the wetlands. But you never want to do quests that are orange. Like, you know, these yellow ones aren't too bad. I just need some Storm and Seasoning Herb. So let's focus on the yellow ones or green. I prefer to do quests in the green because you just fly through them so fast. So but I am enjoying having the. See, you can see my sprint. Look at that. It's only a 3.5 minute cooldown now for my sprint, and 3.5 minutes is a lot different than 5. You know, than 5 minutes. That's a big. You feel it coming back a lot quicker. All right, we're gonna do a 5-point rupture. Boom.
You were screwed.
Uh-oh. Oh, I hit my healing potion. Did you see that? I actually hit my healing potion and I died anyway. If you go back on the stream, watch that and you'll see me click. And I shouldn't click. I mean, I have these keybound, but then I clicked the greater healing potion and I actually clicked it before I died. That's just that slight slight delay there, which sucks because I had all those pots and stuff up, but whatever. It's all right. It's all good. All right. I was so close to getting to town safely. That was really my fault. But in a way, I didn't waste a potion either. So repair bills are pretty cheap here. I had the wrong weapon in. Shit. Yeah, that was my bad. I was being too casual. I was like, I'm fine. You know what I mean? The lid boots. Those are neat boots, actually. What shoulders? My shoulders are actually better. I've actually got the Dark Lotus shoulders are actually quite nice. Let's send this and let's go to the Faith. And of course, leather goes to my Druid. And what else? I guess the rest of the stuff we're kind of okay on. I do need to send. I'm kind of sick of not having the Stormwind Seasoning Herbs, so. You've never run into Stitches? Oh, man. I run into them all the time. I'm always running into Stitches. Actually, this Nature Spell Dagger would probably be okay for a rogue, but we're going to disenchant it anyway. to remember what was the other reason I logged on for this character. It was, I think, this right here. Storm and Seasoning Herbs. I forgot. Oh, so many characters. I really want to get the Rogue up, though. The Rogue is really enjoying the Rogue. I'd say the Hunter and the Rogue and the Druid and you know, Paladin's kind of taking a backseat at this point because I just kind of have not been enjoying the Paladin as much as I have in the past. Which is sad because I really love the Paladin as a class, but I think I'm just burned out on the Paladin because I played it so much the past, you know, so many years, so... Hey, Saralyn, how you doing, man? Druid's a really good class. Right now, the class I'm having the most fun on is the Rogue, but it's honestly, it's just because I've played the Paladin so much that the ability for me to kill mobs quicker has just felt really nice. You know, it's just felt like, oh, like a breath of fresh air, you know? I'm wondering, like, I wonder, at level 26, my skinning, because my skinning is going to go up a lot, because I'm about to kill some raptors. 190 out of 225. To go beyond that, I'll have to be probably level 35 anyway. Actually, I don't think you have to be level 35, and I think it's 4 gold to go past. I think it's 4 gold and like 30 silver or 25 silver. And I've got plenty of gold, so that's not a problem. Herbalism is getting close to being max, so I really should hit the herbalism trainer. But I just don't see that many herbs, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Poisons, lockpicking. I do need to do more lockpicking. Yeah, the priest, you know, Saralyn, again, the priest was my main. In all of World of Warcraft, I've played the priest class more than any other, and I've loved the priest class probably more than any other, and it just isn't doing it for me. I like healing. You know, I really like healing, so I like when I'm doing dungeons, but the problem is I haven't been able to get into many groups, and when I have, they're really bad players. Like, I ran a Stockades group with, like, multiple players that were, like, above 30, and the tank was, like, running around pulling, like, tons of mobs, and I would keep them alive, and then I would do them. I'd be out, like, he'd pull, like, 2 rooms, and we'd kill them all, and I'd have no mana, and there was a priest in the group that was doing no damage and no healing. I don't know. She must have been like somebody else's other character, like on a different account, and just following them, because she was doing like 2% of the group heals and like 2% of the group damage. I was doing more damage than her, and I was healing like 90% of the time. So only like 10% of times did I have a chance to even like use my wand, and I out DPS that priest. So that was the group I was in, and then the tank just kept aggroing and pulling, and he got us killed like twice because he wasn't getting the runners down, and it was horrible. And finally, I left the group. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, we have multiple 30s. We have a priest who's doing 2% damage, like 1% healing, who's doing absolutely nothing. And, you know, I got better things to do. I've got a lot of the characters I'd rather play than sit here and wipe in a group that should basically just stroll through this dungeon without ever even coming close to dying, you know? It was terrible. It was terrible. I mean... You know, it's all these damn Battle for Azeroth players. They just run in there. They think they can just fly through dungeons and pull everybody, and they don't have any concept of the fact that yeah, I do have a mana pool. And my priest is geared pretty well, too. She's got almost 2,000 mana at level 25, and I still was struggling to keep my mana up. You know, trying to drink whenever I could just to keep going, you know. You hate to have to tell people to say, hey, I'm out of mana, could you please give me a second? You know? Yeah. Yeah, it's just I think the most frustrating thing for me on Classic is that I'm stuck on the wrong server. I'd rather be on a PvP server, and I haven't found any good players, any like skilled, nice people to play with. The only ones I've found are either don't show up online enough or like Ken have a completely different schedule than me, and we just can't group together because when I'm sleeping, he's playing, and when he's playing, I'm sleeping. Oh yeah, they don't, and that's the funny part is they always blame everybody else. They rush through the dungeon, they rush, pull too many mobs, and they wipe, and then they blame the priest. It's not the priest's fault, dude. It's your fault. You gain nothing by rushing. I mean, you really don't. You gain absolutely nothing. Yeah. But I think if the one thing, if you guys like, this is a perfect example of why I created the other account. Like here, I've got this rogue, right? And I want to get her to 30, but it's taking me a little while, right? Like it's kind of slow. And I'm thinking, man, if I just had my druid on my other account to like level, even like 30, right? Like 30, she could just tank, right? Of course, it's not as good an example because the rogue does way more damage than the druid. But the tank, I'm setting her up as a cleave tank, like as a cleave bear. That's probably what I'll do. So she'll just be going in and holding threat, and she can basically do a bunch of swipes and get threat, and then I'll get on the rogue and start doing damage. I don't know, but it would be a lot easier. Oh, I can't believe I'm yawning. It's too early to be yawning. Well, it's really actually almost 9 o'clock because we gained an hour today. They rolled the clock backwards. So normally it would be about 9 o'clock right now almost. Yeah, so I need better boots. My boots are level 13. Those need to be replaced. Belt's okay. Gloves are... Oh, I still have the defensive gloves. Remember when I was playing around with trying to do more defense? That doesn't work out too well. Because what I was really going for was I want to get more parry. Because the more parry I get, the more ripostes I'm going to get. So if you look at my parry right now, my dodge is 19.3. I don't even know if it shows my parry on here, does it? Oh, it does right here. So I'm at 10.2% chance to parry. So that's, I'd like to get that up. Yeah, man, and I'm going for the rogue tank. That's why I actually am. You know that, man. And I'm actually want to be more of a tanky rogue just for fun, stun. So I really need more parry, and I don't really know a good way to get the parry up. If I stack poisons, I'm going to lose out on damage. But if I can parry more, I can riposte and disarm people more. So I'm going to take a lot less damage. Yeah, but really, what I need to be going for the most is kind of AOE stuns. You know, once we get Blade Flurry, I'm curious. Hey, Vanna, do you know? I'm hoping that with Blade Flurry, when I'm hitting multiple targets, that if the stun procs, it'll proc multiple targets at once. I hope. I've never done this build before, so I don't know. I hope I have enough room. I don't. I don't think that quest is available yet. Oh, it is. Let's look. That's all the quests we're gonna pick up. Well, we'll see if it does. I hope it does proc multiple stuns. Shit, I'm gonna need more underwater breathing. We got enough for now, but we're gonna need more. Oh yes, sweet. I can actually. I forgot that I'm an herbalist. I'm a herbalist. That's awesome. I'm a skinner and an herbalist. Yeah. And my bird is freaking epic under the in the water apparently, right? I'm hoping I find some more strangle kelp, or whatever it's called. Yeah, strangle kelp, because I'm going to need that for the underwater breathing potions. I think I'm not sure. I know some of my other characters have some potions, some underwater breathing on them. I'm trying to think who. Probably my druid. My druid may have not sent them all off, but she can make some more. I just need to get some more strangle kelp. We need the young ones. Right, but I'm gonna swim over here just for strangle kelp. She's usually closer to the coastline. Bird. She is quite the underwater swimmer. There we go. Oh, there's also a giant clam over here. We'll grab that, but first let's get the kelp. The kelp. Hey, we got a large blue sack. That's a 10 slaughter, right? Yeah. It's a giant wetlands. No, I can't get the Skull Flame. Are you talking about for you or for me? I checked the price on the Skull Flame yesterday, Van, and it was like 640 gold. I think. I can't afford 640 gold for Skull Flame Shield. I've only got like 150 gold right now. Of course, I bought 3 blue weapons for this rogue. One of them I may just sell. Oh, you've not seen one on? Really? Jeez, no, I see them on this server all the time. This server is busy. I mean, there's always people doing raids, and it's a PvE server, so yeah. This is apparently it's not as busy as the Pagel server, which shocks the hell out of me because I was on Pagel originally, and then right before launch they launched Westfall, and I thought Pagel was a stupid name for a server, so I heard Westfall come out. I was like, I'd rather be on a server called Westfall than Pagel, which I know is a play on Pat Nagel, the developer who worked on World of Warcraft. So. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why they would be holding on to them. Look at those. Look at this. Look at the God Rays. There were no God Rays in original vanilla. I'm telling you right now. I don't think not like that. So they've definitely improved the lighting. And I'm actually here. Hold on a second. I'm actually running with the graphical detail down because I was streaming the multiple accounts. So. It's weird that nobody would sell them. Yeah, my server, you pretty much will usually see one, that's about it. A lot of times I look and there aren't any, but whenever I see one, it's like really expensive, like, 500 gold plus, and I just can't afford that, You can see how busy this server is, Miracle. I mean, just look at all the people killing these Murlocs. I have a hard time just finding the Murlocs I need to kill because there's so many people killing them. Shit, I can't believe I can't get a life fruit. What is it? 150. I think I'm at like 128 or 129. And I can't do this either. Shit. What good am I? I feel like I'm just a useless rogue at this point. Can't get life root. I can't pick this lockbox. I got this Freaking muck dweller just gouged the shit out of me. Can you believe that what he just did to me? What's good for farming? Oh yeah, for sure. It's not like awesome, but the thing is, it has high armor. It also does AOE damage. So it does AOE, I mean, if you're an AOE paladin, it's the best shield you're gonna find, and pretty much until you get like the Draconian Deflector is probably better for just like tanking, like like 5-man tanking. It might be better, but for like AOE farming, the Skull Flame is gonna be the best until you get the the engineering shield that recipe that drops from Molten Core. That one's gonna be better. Hi, babe. Yeah, it's pretty good, Argent Defender. Oh, look, I got a bunch more water breathing. Sweet, I didn't realize I did. I got 5 more of them sitting here in my bag. I thought I had more. I'm like, man, I know someone. I don't know if these puddle jumpers.
Screwed.
No, they don't count. These guys don't count. I need Gobbler's Head, but I haven't seen him yet.
You were screwed.
What aggrometer I'm using? Hold on a second. Yeah, I am playing solo. Damn. Yeah, I am playing solo. I'm using a classic threat meter. It only works if other people have it installed. So whoever has it installed will see each other's threat. So if I'm in a group and everybody has it installed, we'll see all 5 people's threat down here. I'm so pissed I can't get those. That I can't get those fucking. I can't unlock those boxes. It's not perfect. Classic threat meter is not perfect, but it's just hard to find any threat meter in Classic. So if everybody has it installed, it works pretty good. Gives you a general idea who's got threat. Yeah, it's hard to find I have not found a really good one yet. But this one does work pretty well. I know because I play on my hunter, I can see my pet's threat versus my threat, and my pet will be tanking mobs, and I'll be able to see that when my threat's overtaking my pets, and a lot of times when it does, the mob comes off my pet and comes after me. So I mean, I know it works. I don't even need these now. Let's find Gobbler. Yeah, details. The same thing with details is that you have to have everybody in the group. I think has to have it installed. I do have details on my. I'm not using it right now, but I do have it on my machine. Like it is in the folder. I just have to turn it on. So. Yeah, I know. I know what's the name of the add-on. I have it. Right here. See? Details. Details tiny threat. Yeah, I've heard that it works pretty well, but again, everybody in your group has to have it installed and enabled. I like Classic Threat Meter because it's very simple. You know. And Details does throw some Lua errors, so it's one of the other reasons I don't like it that much. I'll have to find it, see if they have like one that's been patched or a better version or something. People keep killing the young ones. Jesus. People stop killing the young fucking... You know what I mean? I cannot find these damn... Every time I come out here to kill them, they're not here. It's kind of annoying me, to be honest. As you can tell, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting very annoyed. You are annoying me. Alright, dude. See you, Russia. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a drink and say hi to my girlfriend. I'll be right back. Yeah, we do. Love you. Actually, I had to switch to water. I had too much soda, I think, today. If you can believe that. It's like blasphemy. You can never have too much soda. But sometimes when my mouth starts to feel like a cesspool of sugar, I'm like, let's drink some water. Or brush my teeth, or both. Finally, a wet crocalist, a young wetlands. Alright. So all I had to do was wait, go get a drink, and then I'll let all these guys respawn. Got 7 minutes underwater breathing, but I've got 5 more underwater breathing potions. It's kind of cool having this tune. I'm really happy that I made this tune a Skinner and a flower picker, because it's just kind of nice knowing that I'm getting all this stuff that I get to send to my my leather worker and my alchemist. Which feeling? The too much soda, or it's nice to have a Skinner and a power picker?
Grits and toast?
I'll take I'll take a little. Okay. Just, but no, don't put too much cheese in it. Thank you, babe. My fiance is awesome. She's like, "You want some grits and toast?" I'm like, "Yeah." I've been trying to snack like healthy, like. It's for dinner. I had just a little bit of basically just some tofu and some vegetables. For snacks, I eat stuff like a fig, maybe some avocado. Yeah, too much soda. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I drink so much, I'm just like, God, I can't drink any more soda. And it's not like I had like a ton. I had a lot. I mean, I had a 20-ounce Coke, and then I think I had about 20 ounces of Mountain Dew. So I had like a 20-ounce Mountain Dew this morning and 20-ounce Coke in the afternoon. And after that, I'm just like, that's enough. When I was younger, I drink about 3 times that. You know, I drink like, like 6 to 8 12-ounce cans of Coke while I was gaming, easily. But I don't drink as much as I used to. Actually, I need to take another break. My face is getting oily. I'm gonna wash my face. My eyes are starting to get a little bit of oil in them or something. I need to kill more of these crocolists. There's one. Before we go, let's kill this. These guys don't drop a lot of skins. There we go. Now we just need one more. Alright. I will be right back once again, guys. Sorry. I'll be right back. Just a couple minutes. Okay, there. Whew, splash some warm water on your face. Alright, let's kill some murlocs. Why not? Just gonna kill him because it's extra XP as I make my way towards more murlocs. I gotta get the murloc package. This quest's actually pretty good though, because it's like 3 quests rolled into one, and it's very easy to do. So we're just looking for alligators really at this point. Crocolisks. Yeah, the wetlands are pretty simple. I skip a lot of the quests in the wetlands. I don't do them all. Oh, baby. 299 ambush on this murloc. That had to hurt. Rupture. Linked. There's Mr. Gobbler. He's coming after me, but I'm going to leave Mr. Gobbler in the dust. I'm going the right direction. Nope, not really. Not really. Nyan, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. Just doing a little roguish 11. We gotta get this rogue to level 30. Gotta get her up there. Gotta get it up. Gotta get it up. Get it up. Get it up. Gotta get it up. That's what she said. Boom. One of my favorite songs of all time from Skyrim. It's just Jeremy Soul's a genius, man. Freaking genius. I need to look at my lockpicking guide. I think I have it on my Discord. Let's see where I'll need to go next for Zeta lockpicking. More strangle kelp. You know I love my strangle kelp. Where'd it go? There it is. Been studying and moving to Virginia. Virginia? What's in Virginia, dude? I've never been to Virginia. Let's see how close here. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. What do we get for turning this quest in? I believe. Oh, let's grab the one more crocodile skin too. If we can. Cool. Cool, Neon. Yeah, here it's for lovers. Hi, Amber. I got toasts? What is this? I got toast and grits. I like toast and grits. I got the best fiance ever. You know why? Because she lets me play WoW. Not only does she let me play WoW, she brings me like snacks while I'm playing WoW. She's the best ever. Man, those are good grits. Man, those are good. Alright, so I just need to get a couple, like one more crocodile skin here. But I seem to be having trouble finding one. This is not a twink. It is just a, it's not my main tune really. It's just a rogue that I'm leveling. I don't really have a main tune. I mean, my paladin was my main tune, but I kind of decided that it's really not going to be my main tune anymore. I mean, she was never there to be like my raid tune. She was always there to be a support character to help farm stuff for my other characters. That was the goal day one for her, which was the protection paladin. She was always meant to just be like a farmer, with the goal of hopefully getting her into some, you know, into some raids maybe at some point, and getting her some decent gear. Where are these damn crocodiles? Here's one. This is, I would say this is like, man, I've been in classic rock mood today. A classic, oh, classic rock music. Yeah, I watched a documentary on some classic, what was it? I'm old, man. What's really funny is there's this YouTube channel about statistics, and it's called like, it's called like, what is it, like statistics are cool or something, and it shows these videos of trends, like trends of music, or it'll say like top selling bands of all time. And it was so like disheartening to watch that video, because it showed how like all through the 60s and 70s these bands were the top selling bands of all time. And then it went into the 80s and 90s. And I kept seeing all these great bands in the 60s, great bands in the 70s, great bands and even in the 80s, and then great bands in the 90s. And then all of a sudden, right around 96, it just went to shit. Like now you could just say that's my musical taste. But it went to all like female black singers. Not that I have anything against female black singers. I love like Aretha Franklin, and I love Toni Braxton, and I even liked Whitney Houston to some degree. But it just went to like everything was pigeonholed into it was either like a female black singer or it was like a rapper. I mean, it was just like 2 or 3 musical segments, as opposed to like previously it was all over the board. You know, you had all kinds of musicians, you know, and it was just shit. I mean, music, in my opinion, from like 98 until now has just been total shit. Man. He created a road a couple weeks ago and got 2 swords from Van Cleef. Also got Crusader on each one. Can you imagine? I'm sure it does, dude. You got Crusader on both? You know what being the way I play Russia, I'm such a defensive player that I would put life stealing on one and like I'd put life stealing on one and like life ward on the other. Because my thought when I play games, when I play any game almost, is always that a good defense, like the best offense is a good defense. Which in most games is actually more difficult to pull off. Which is probably why I like it, because I like a challenge, you know. But I'll actually, you know, but yeah, I mean, of course, in PvP purposes, it's not even, don't even try that. That doesn't work at all in PvP. I need more crocodiles here, guys. Come on. Here's one. Well, most of it's because it's basically a lot of it has to do with the internet, with digital. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but millennials have no attention span whatsoever. I mean, there's actually a great study by Berkeley, I think, where like millennials, like people have such a short attention spans because all they do is they look at their phone, You know, they look at websites, they go to Facebook. It's all like instant gratification. So they don't take time to sit back and listen to like a song, a complicated musical song, and actually listen to it. They're like, I don't have time for that shit. So songs have gotten shorter. The hooks in songs are earlier. The complexity of songs has gone way down. The study was actually a really good study. And it just showed you that songs have become pretty much really repetitive and very similar. And they're all about just getting the listener interested in the song, like in the first, 20 seconds of the song. Because after that, they know that the listener, aka all these damn-ass dumb fucking millennials, they just lose interest. They're like, yeah, I'd rather... And it's the same thing, like even on like YouTube videos, even like... Because I tend to ramble a bit because I come from a different generation. So a lot of times I get the comments again on my YouTube videos are like, if I am explaining something on how to do something, they're always, you could have explained that in 10 seconds, but it took you like 30. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, fucking chill. You know what I mean? It's all about like speed and instant gratification. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. And that just translated over to music sales too. You know, people aren't really buying, music as much as they used to. So, and it's sad, dude. It's real sad. You off to work, Russia? You're a bus driver in an airport, gonna subscribe. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. And I hope you have a good night working at the airport. At least you get a sight seat and see a lot of interesting new people every time you work. Well, maybe not always so interesting. Yeah, your parents do not love you. It's true. Like, if I was a parent, and God knows I was a parent. My son's 19, and I'm not a parent anymore. He's 19. He's an adult. But if I were to have like kids nowadays, I certainly would teach them about real music, and I would push them to go learn a musical instrument and to learn like a lot of arts and crafts and blacksmithing and lots of different things, because I think you should experience those things. You shouldn't just be like the only thing there is in the world is looking at Twitter or looking at Facebook or you know what I mean, getting the most likes on some stupid shit on their picture they posted. I don't know. Whatever. I'll get off my soapbox. Man, those grits were good. Amber makes some damn good grits. Now I gotta collect 6 giant ones, and I get a resilient poncho. Or these leggings. The leggings are really nice if you're like, we'll get the recipe. The poncho's not horrible, but it's not great. I see some strangle kelp off the coast. We're gonna have to get that. And here we get the Mariner boots. Man, they're gonna make them 6 stamina, 1 agility. And 6 stamina is not bad, but just 1 agility? Or, we're gonna get to this because it sells for more money, This is pretty cool, though. This is obviously if you're a frost mage, you're definitely gonna do this. Damage, This is like a mandatory frost mage quest, right? Probably wasted my sprint there. Oh, well. He'll be back up in 3.5 minutes. I probably lose a lot of viewers on my channel just because I kind of bash millennials, but they're ridiculous, man. If you guys haven't seen that movie Idiocracy, it's like coming true. It's like the older the world gets, the more stupid people get. You know what I mean? It's sad. They become more dependent on technology. I probably should have hit a vendor again. I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash this bowl out. I'm not Asmund Gold. I don't leave crap sitting in my room.
Open up the window.
You found out what guy's from Texas? Yes, electrolytes. See, Cyrillian, you know it. You just found out that guy is from Texas, and you're ashamed. Right? You're from Texas, huh? Electrolytes, right? All right, so we are going to, let's take a look at we're gonna head over and do the quests over here. That might get us close to probably like level 26. So the wetlands quests I don't do them all. I just do like the ones that I just did, the Murloc ones and the alligators, and then I do the killing the raptor quests and stuff. And after that, there's more, but I usually skip them at that point. Don't see any of the big, mean alligators. So wetlands. We're looking for the gigantic crocodiles. Where does he live at, dude? Is he like close to you or something? He's like, I mean, I hate to be cruel, but you guys know I can be very cruel sometimes, and I apologize, but he's just really white trash, dude. I mean, he's really white trash. And his name, Asmongold, comes from the fact that he's got asthma, and one of his gold teeth fell out or something. Who even has gold teeth anymore? Right? I mean, seriously. Oh, he's near Austin. A friend of mine lives in Austin. Or at least he grew up in Austin. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to offend you, Vannon, but I have absolutely no desire to go to Texas at all. No desire to go to Texas. They gank turn-ins? Oh, they gank the quest people, the NPCs? Yeah, you gotta love that. Yeah. Man, I thought only like steers and queers came from Texas. That's what I always tell that to my friend, because he's like he's from Austin, and he just he's big on Texas, and I always just tease him. I go, I always thought it was just steers and queers came from Texas. He gets so mad. He gets so mad at me. I think Houston won today. Houston Texans, I believe they won. I didn't check to see if the Tampa Bay Bucks won. I'm a Steelers fan, and they won. They're terrible, though. They have no offense. Their quarterback is terrible. I guess as long as it takes to kill these crocodiles, maybe we will get a little bit higher level in before we get out of this zone. Ooh, someone give me the Dwarven Mild. What was the nicest racist people you ever meet? I don't know. I was just joking. I've never been. I heard my friend always tells me that Austin's a really nice city. He always says Austin's really nice, and I've never been there. But hey, but you're home of you're home to Asmongold, that really popular Twitch streamer who does amazing content on Twitch. You know about him and his catching rats in his kitchen with a cardboard box and leaving dozens of fast food containers and drinks in his all around his computer because apparently he thinks that's cool. Nothing like breathing in mold, and he's lucky he didn't get sick. Yeah, I don't understand it either. I don't understand the concept of the PvP people that kill NPCs or just sit around and gank people for hours on end. I'm like, they must. I can. The only thing is, I can. They must have no life. They must they must be like angry people that like in real life, their lives aren't happy lives. You know, they have bad parents. Maybe their parents beat them, or maybe they're really abused. I don't know. I always feel like there's something in their life that makes them unhappy, and they take it out on people in the game or something as a way to kind of, I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of, because I just don't understand why any normal person with a normal upbringing, who's a nice normal person, would want to do that to other players in game. It doesn't seem to make any sense. Oh, really? A high-level guard spawned there? That's pretty cool. Well, Lineage 2 had the best deterrent for gankers. I mean, really, it did. The Lineage 2 deterrent is always, in my opinion, always been the best spot. This quest did not take that long at all to do, I guess, because there's a lot more of these gigantic crocolists than I realized. But Lineage 2 had the best deterrent. What it was the more mobs you killed, the more negative karma you got, right? I don't know if they called it karma or not, but you would, like, your name would be white, and the more people you killed, like the lower they were below you, the more karma you built up, and your name would turn light pink and then more red, and as deeper red it got, the more like negative karma you had. And to work off the negative karma back to a state of zero, zero negative karma, you had to kill mobs of your level, mobs that would give you experience or would be within a certain level of you. So let's say I was level 50 and I killed a level 30 player, I might get like 100 karma. And then what would happen is I'd have to go kill like regular mobs that were near my level. Like maybe I'd go kill a bunch of level 45 mobs, and I'd kill them for 10 minutes straight. And that might burn off like 50 of that negative karma. And then over the next 10 minutes, I'd burn off the other 50, and I'd be back to zero karma. My name would be white again. And the reason that this is important is that when your karma is in the negative, when you go to any town, any capital city, the guards attack you and kill you on sight. So all the people in WoW, if we had that type of system in WoW, all those people that are sitting there killing NPCs and killing level players over and over again would not be able to go to any capital city because the guards would kill them on sight. And to me, that's the best deterrent, because everybody has to go to the capital city for one reason or another, right? You have to go to the auction house, or you have to go to the bank. You have to go to your trainers, right? To me, that was the best PvP ganking deterrent of any game I've ever played. And I just don't understand why more games don't do something like that. Okay, let's head over and try to grab these quests. Why are these things flashing? Oh, Sita's bag. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. We will worry about Sita's bag later. My first King's Blood. Yeah! I need a bunch of King's Blood. And Strength on Veil always has a ton. So, but the cool thing about the lineage system is you can grief. You can grief and do that stuff, and all you have to do to work it off is spend time killing monsters, So let's say I went and killed 5. Let's say I'm level 60 and I killed 10 people that are level like 20. It might take me an hour of killing monsters to work off my negative karma. So it's like, how worth it is it to you? I mean, some people will be like, okay, I'm fine with that. I'll just go farm monsters I know drop a certain type of item, loot item, so I can maybe farm something that'll make me some money while I work off my karma. I just think it's the perfect system, I really do. I think it's a great system. Well, it's not. You could say that, but the problem with that, Nyan, is that people can purposely grief you to the point of where they're basically inhibiting your ability to enjoy the game. And again, that is against the terms of service. If you are constantly killing NPCs that prevent players from the game to experience the game the way it was meant to be played, you are violating the terms of service. So if you kill the same NPC that's a quest NPC and you do it for 5 hours straight, they can basically give you a temporary ban or whatever because you are violating terms of service. You know, if you kill a player who's like lower level than you, for 4 or 5 hours straight, same thing. You're violating the terms of service. You're preventing the player from experiencing the game as it was meant to be played. So that's what I'm saying. What you're saying is wrong. It's not the price you pay. Sure, if someone wants to kill you a few times, there's nothing wrong with killing somebody 2, 3, 4 times. That's fine. But when you do it for 4 or 5 hours straight, then that becomes entirely different matter altogether. Make a community service system where you have to run lobies through stuff if you're a dick. That would be funny. That would be funny. Yeah. Oh yeah. I always have a blacklist. Like when I played on Doomhammer, the original server I was on, I carried a blacklist. And if people killed me, because back then when you were on a server, you weren't switching. There was no like transfers. I mean, they were too expensive. People weren't like, did I run past the entrance? I don't think I did. I think it's, oh, maybe I did. You know what? I think I did. I think I did run past the entrance. But, yeah, I kept a list because people didn't transfer servers much because it was, I don't even know if it was offered in vanilla. I don't think it was. And you couldn't play both factions on the same server, right? So, at least back then, I don't think you could. So, I mean, you had to have it, and people weren't even, I think, allowed to name change in the beginning. So, you had to be, if you were a dick, people figured out pretty soon you were a dick, and people wouldn't group with you, people wouldn't play with you. And that's why they shouldn't have realm transfers, that's why they shouldn't allow name changes, and that's why they shouldn't allow you to roll Horde and Alliance on the same server, because it prevents all that shit. And Jawbone, the Seed is Bad quest is easy. You just have to go into the tomb and go down to the bottom. Now, it's not easy. It's easy to get the bag. Sometimes it's hard to kill the mobs because they may be too difficult for you. If I go in there to kill the crimson ones at the bottom, the big ones, they're gonna kick my ass. You need to go in there like around level, maybe level 28, 29 and do it. Otherwise, you're going to sit there grinding those ones up top, and the drop rate's too low. The drop rate goes up drastically when you start killing those ones that are further down in the tomb. Yeah, so PvP ones you couldn't. Okay. Which makes sense. Rogues take less damage from falling, but I don't know if that's in vanilla. It is, right? No, I don't see it. Oh, I guess less damage from falling isn't in vanilla. Yeah, Arcade did have a jail system. I don't know how effective it was. Arcade was so full of hackers and cheaters, and it was just... It's too bad, too, because I kind of enjoyed the game, I mean, I played on the private server Arc Rage for a little while, but then for some reason my client got messed up, and I couldn't get it to load the game anymore, and I don't know why. I think I even tried uninstalling and reinstalling, and I still couldn't get it to work, so I was like, well, whatever. A new Classic was coming out soon, so I was like, I don't care. I'll just play Classic. The lineage negative karma, I think, is the best. Like I said, to me, that's the best PvP deterrent. Because if you want a PvP and gank, you can, but you do have a pretty stiff penalty. I liked Arcage. I liked the warrior with the shield. I played the little dwarf female with the shield, and it was a lot of fun. I love the shield slam animation. The combat system in the beginning when you had the different chain events were really cool. And then I guess later on down the road they kind of changed it, but I'd already left the game at that point because of the people who cheated with the land grab and basically screwed the game entirely. So. Yeah, the pay to win. I heard that ruined it too, but I don't even think I was around for the pay to win, because once they did the land grab and you couldn't get any land because people were basically cheating somehow. Somehow they were teleporting, or I don't know. They basically got all the land and you couldn't even get any on the server I was on. It was really bad, you know. And these guys are kind of kicking my butt.
You were screwed.
Ah, it's nice to know that raptor had that gem in his back pocket. Yeah, the class system I thought was cool. I just liked the combos. I thought the combat system was pretty fun. It was pretty enjoyable. The chains and stuff. What is Unchained? What does Unchained mean?
You were screwed.
Is that, huh?
Who am I?
Anubis?
Jailbreak Anubis!
Anubis, yeah. Well, they say they're going to do stuff like that, but then they never do, right? Like, so I mean, if you just play Arc Rage, I mean, Arc Rage is pretty good. The problem is, like I said, my client broke for some reason, and I could never get to work again. Plus, it was pretty buggy. There was a lot of. It was kind of. It just was buggy. I guess is the way to say it. But if the game comes out, if this Unchained comes out and they get rid of all the pay to win, I just don't trust them. You know, why a company that has pay to win to begin with, if they say they're going to reboot it without pay to win, they're lying to you. They lied to you the first time. They said there wasn't going to be pay to win, and there was. How are you supposed to like buy into that? You know what I mean? It's like how can you believe that they're just going to turn it around and not have pay to win the second time? You know what I mean? Yeah, Vannon's 100% correct. I mean, if you looked at Bless Online, it was a cash grab. They said all the stuff that everybody wanted to hear. Oh, it's not going to be pay to win. It's not going to be a cash grab. We actually care about the players. As soon as it came out, it was instantly like all they cared about was making money. You know, there were bugs. There was all kinds of shit that didn't work, and they didn't care. It's like, oh, yeah, we'll fix it. They never did. They didn't care. They knew that people were going to pay to play it, and then that they were going to quit, you know, leave. And then the game would be shut down, just like it was in every other region, right? So I don't know, whatever. It's ridiculous, man. So I need the motor fragment. Where is this damn thing? I need is the oh he's dead. The guy that I helped out is now a dead man. Yeah, I don't trust them. I do think Arcade is great. The biggest problem I have, well, it's not really a problem, but are they going to keep the original combat system and the original chain system? That's the important part. Now you're making me want to play Arc Age again. Arc Rage, I mean, if you look on my channel, you'll probably find some videos that I've uploaded of playing Arc Rage, but they're not very good videos because the game didn't run very well on my computer. So. Oh shit, it shouldn't have let me redo it. Come on, really? I should have checked.
You were screwed.
I like the background music. That's why I played it. This is... I don't think I can get to the wild steel bloom. It's probably up here. Damn, I'd have to go the other direction. Maybe I can get it later. I couldn't resist, Patrick. It was like Keyman or something. Sometimes I have to do stupid stuff like that just to make myself laugh. It's just a video game, right? We're just... What are the odds that this guy drops Sita's bag? I would laugh my ass off if this guy drops it. Oh, apparently I do have the power. It was the I have the power macro. Did you notice? Once I did the macro, I had 2 crits with ambush and Sita's bag. First black ooze I killed. The drop rate on that's like 0.03 probably. I can't believe it dropped. I was like, oh, it'll probably drop now that I have the power. Oh my god. That is the first time I've ever gotten it off one of those guys, actually. First time I've gotten off one of those little low-level black oozes. Oh, man. I can't. Oh my god. That is classic. I can't believe no one in the stream said anything, dude. Sita's bag off one of the low black oozes. Oh my god, that is too much, man. Oh boy. Your Druid's back to resto? Ken, did you see that? I just got Sita's bag drop. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill my first ooze. What are the chances I get Sita's bag? And it dropped. Off a freaking low level ooze. It's not even in the crypt. Resto, huh? Are you at work, Ken?
You were screwed.
Just 2 hours. Oh, nice. We can finally level together. Because it won't be that late here, dude. What's your druid's what, 22 or something? Right? Actually, I might get on my druid and we can double druid level, but my druid's only level 12, I think. I need more buff food. I'm running out of potions and stuff. I'm gonna get my alchemist to make some more stuff for me. I still can't believe no one in the stream did not mention the fact that I just got Sita's bag. Off the first ooze, that's the chances of that are so low. Alright, how many more of these things do I need? We just need just 2 of each.
You were screwed.
Alright. Sorry, we had rupture on us, so. Alright, that's it. We're out of here. Gonna jump back on the, what do we got? Streaming 2 hours? So I've been streaming this for 2 hours. We're gonna jump over the Druid, I think.
You were screwed.
Inventory full. Come on, really? Alright, what do we need to get rid of here? I suppose we can get rid of one. No, we need that. Damn it.
You were screwed.
I have to get myself some more vanishing powder. Level 4, nice, dude. Level 4. I don't know if this guy's going to give me something. No, complete. Not really. All right, that's enough of the rogue for now. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back, guys. And then we'll think about leveling up my druid again. Again. I'll be right back. Just pissing the bottles around my computer like Asmongold. I've never watched his stream. I don't know what he does, if he has to go to the bathroom or does he take breaks. I mean, knowing him, he probably does just piss in a bottle. I hope he doesn't. That would just be an all-time low. I know that he had, for Classic, when Classic first came out, I know that he put like a sleeping bag or something on the floor behind him. So, I mean, doesn't he have a bed? I didn't really understand the concept of like the sleeping bag. You know what I mean? I didn't really get that. Anyways, I'm going to fire up my other account, and we're going to log into the Druid, the baby Druid. We're going to have to change the stream to a, we're going to have to add a display capture. Okay. And And now what we're looking at is, okay, we're gonna close, 1 second. Whoops, sorry. Click play. So what are we gonna do? Let's go back to, I guess, the hunter, right? I just think the hunter looks cool. You know, I love hunters, man. And my hunter actually looks badass. I love purple hair on a hunter. I don't know why, I just do. But Druid, she looks interesting. Not bad. Banker. 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 This character, I just need to delete. Alright. That's about as good looking as I can make a dwarf paladin. I'm going to delete that character. And... alright. Okay, here's the druid that I like this druid actually better than my other druid. She's got kind of a neat look. A look that I certainly haven't used before on a druid. The one thing I don't really have in this druid is any gear, so... you can never really get into hunters. Yeah, a lot of people have problems with hunters. Hunters are really fun. They are kind of... they can be a little boring because they're so simplistic. I mean, not PvP-wise simplistic, but just, you know, PvE-wise, they can be... like when you're leveling, you know, send pet, shoot arrows. It doesn't get much more easy than that. Look at this little... this is why I don't play a dwarf. I mean, look at this guy. He looks like he's freaking... he looks like someone took his head and shoved it up a dirty chimney, right? Look at that. Like he's got soot all over his face. Looks like he's constipated. I don't know, man. Well, whatever. Halloween's over, though. We can't get any more stuffs. Oh, we can wear the hunting pants. Yeah, we can't wear anything else. I think I've already got hunting pants, though, don't I? I mean, I've got these, which are 2 agility, 3 spirit, which, surprisingly enough, are probably identical to these. Oh, no, these are 3 agility, and they're really butt ugly. Let's go with the 3 agility. Look how ugly these are. Oh my god. I can't do it. They're too ugly. They're just too ugly. Nothing worse than a dwarf paladin, am I right? Yeah, I know. That paladin. Alright, let me go to the stream real quick, guys. Because... I'm going to say, and bonus baby druid leveling. Let's add that in there. So people can't say, hey, this is a druid, not a rogue. Say, well, no, this is right there. This is rogue leveling and bonus baby druid leveling. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, so pillagers, looters. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in the hunter. Paladin should have a height requirement. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have my hunter's gonna help. Is going to help the druid finish off the looter pillager quest, and then I'm not sure at that point what I'll do. At that point, I really need to... I don't know why she stopped following. At that point, I need to probably go to Darkshore and just continue leveling at Darkshore. Send pet, shoot arrows. You know what I mean? Actually, you know, I really need to probably buy some more. Oh, I got a few. Look at this one. I thought I bought 2 stacks. Yeah. Hunter's like bouncing. Did you see that? She's like bouncing around. I can't even pick up a peace bloom. How hard? I mean, it. How hard is it to actually cut a flower out of the ground? I guess it's pretty tough. It is pretty damn tough. Oh my god. Come on, girl. That's why she was having trouble. I was outrunning her. I forgot I had my speed on. I'm like, why is she keeping having trouble keeping up with Cheryl here? It's because I had aspect of the cheat up or whatever. All right, now here's what we're going to do. Check this out. So we're going to take this character. We're just going to shadow meld. Then we're going to take this one and just kill everything we can find. And I bet you that Forever Light gets credit. Watch. She didn't. I didn't see any XP. That was interesting. Let's try this again. Oh. Shit. We're not getting credit. That's unusual. Oh, fuck me. Thank you, kid. Oh my god. Oh, it just clicked. Yeah, my brain is, in my old age, it just doesn't work as good as it used to. I was so running around following. I never actually invited the hunter to my group. Invite. Accept. Free for all. Yes. Okay. Now we're in business. I'm such a noob. I'm the worst WoW player in the world. Look at that though. She's on rest time. Let's see, 44 XP, so she's only get 22 XP. Oh, man, this server is so busy, Ken. I know. Well, I've been drinking water for the past hour, so maybe I need some more caffeine. Look how busy the server is. Look, there's just people standing around waiting for mobs to kill. It's almost like day one, on the server. Oh, well. I think we should just go to Dark Shore. I'm just going to do that. Just go do the Dark Shore quests. Oh, parkour! Oh my god, I didn't. Ugh. She's not even hearthed in the right area. She's not saved in the right area, so she's actually all the way back to the beginning. Level 12, Ken. Level 12. Yeah, I'm running out of gas again. See, this happens every time Ken's getting off work. I'm like, yeah, I'm finally gonna play. And as soon as you get off, I've been playing since about 2 or 3 p.m. So I've been playing about 6 hours pretty much. And now I'm starting to get tired. But it's only what? It's 9:49. But see, it's not really. It's really 10:49. I mean, my body thinks it's 10:49 because the time change saved us an hour. So I may lay down for an hour or two and then come back and play. I'll be a lot more awake if I do that. And I am working from home tomorrow. Yeah, I am working from home tomorrow. Did not work from home. Like Thursday and Friday, I worked in the office till about 1, and then came home after that. But I'm not gonna do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna work from home. I got my staff here. 6 stamina. So instead of the staff I found you, Ken, that had 6 intellect, I found this one that has 6 stamina. So, but I don't think I have any kind of a chance to put on a 6 stamina staff. Okay, I'm gonna park here. And we have made all of our medium leather. Trying to think what enchantments I have on a staff. On the staff. Ken, you want 4 intellect bracers? I think you probably do, don't you? Oh man, that takes a lot. That's pretty hefty regions for +3 intellect bracer. Oh my goodness, really? Greater Astro? How much money do I even have? 7 gold? Well, there's 8 more. Now I have 15 gold. Jesus, look at all this cloth. What level is your druid? You said she was 18, Ken? Dr. Pepper stat. Yeah. Ken's not listening to me. Shit. Hmm. I think I need a break. I'm just tired, guys. I need to take a little break. Let's look at this girl's inventory. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take a break. I'm just really tired. It kind of hit me all of a sudden. Probably because I'm not drinking soda anymore. But I'll try. If I can, I'll try to make it back, Ken, in a couple hours. But my fiance will be pissed. She doesn't like it when I hey, what's up, Wayun? Well, she doesn't like it when I like sleep for till like midnight or 1 and then get up and play because she knows that I won't go back to sleep. I'll be up all night long. So yeah, I'll see you guys. Hopefully I'll be back, but we'll see. And thanks for swinging by as always, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Later.